Pizza-flavored pancakes or a pancake-flavored pizza? Which one would you rather have? Yep, we're back with one last would you rather actually for the road. I'm trying to do this once a week, or not once a week, but like once a month, like a monthly series for some consistency on the channel, even though this one always has some of the wildest questions that we've ever seen. It's been about a month, so it's time to do another one of these because why not? Let's just have some weird questions coming in, because these always get weird eventually. Like this first one, let's see. Would you rather not be able to wear clothes or not be able to speak? Why? Why are both of these actually just like the worst? Because like you need to be able to wear clothes to leave the house. That's public indecency unless you want to do time behind bars. But not being able to speak, while there are people that obviously exist that for one reason or another don't choose to speak, and that's totally fine. Hopefully they're in a situation where they have some way to communicate with people even without speaking, of course. Still, ideally, like for this line of work, I would need to speak. I'm not like a mute streamer or something like that who've crafted a whole entire thing to be able to still bring entertainment and stuff like that. All I really have going for me right now is my voice. Without that, what else do I have? I have a hat. Hat in Time 2, the sequel starring me. If you want to go that route, perhaps, sure. But I guess like if I had to do one of these, this one seems more viable only because this is like literally illegal. Like there's no other choice. You have to do. Oh wow, only 46% of people. Well, you know what? Sometimes that's how the cards fall. Would you rather be sucked into Terraria or be sucked into Minecraft? Now this is a bit more of a fun question because I play a lot of Minecraft. I've been playing a lot of Minecraft for like 10 years now, actually. And it's pretty cool seeing people get into Minecraft for different, like across 2019 and stuff like that. To Terraria, for the context, these two games have been releasing updates together, like side by side for like, I want to say it's like 8 years at least, right? And you even see sometimes in the Minecraft like title screen, hey, go also check out Terraria. I can never say their name right outside the first 2 times. And same thing, they'd be like, oh hey, go check out Minecraft. And it wasn't like a competition thing, they're like building each other up. And recently, at the point of recording this video anyways, Terraria has come out with its final update ever. And it's a little bit sad actually, it's like an actual in-game kind of a thing. And even though Minecraft, like it technically has the in-game content with like the Ender Dragon and stuff, at the point of recording this video, like the new Nether update's coming out and the game still has things going on with it. Well, Terraria, yes, right. It has things going on with it that it's like the conclusion of the game, and so it's been it's an interesting kind of bittersweet era right now with these. But like with Minecraft, I would probably go with that one, right? We've talked about it time and time again on this channel, where it's like Nags playing Minecraft for the first time, how entertaining that was. And at the point of recording this video, he's about to play it again for Minecraft Week for like a week or two. Jacksepticeye, him playing it for the first time because he was kind of deterred from playing it because everybody was playing it. He kind of didn't want to play it necessarily, and then everybody was kind of like, you know, oh, they know how to play it now, and so he was worried about playing it and like people telling him kind of what to do and stuff. And then he finally just did it and it ended up being enjoyable. And now even Mark finally, actually after the hype, is playing Minecraft, and sure enough, people are going to watch him play it because it's, for one, it's Markiplier, but for two, it's because part of watching and enjoying watching people play how about say MarkiplierCraft? Yeah, there we go. Minecraft is people's own individual experiences, right? My experience is going to be different from the 3 aforementioned people's experience, and different from yours if you start a series on your channel. But I just take the time to take a nod to that these two games, how their relationship together have kind of been. It's been interesting, but obviously we're going with Minecraft. So yeah, they're 80% into Minecraft. Terraria, by the way, doesn't suck or anything like that though. But yeah. Would you rather have to skip instead of walk or run at all times, or sprint everywhere you'd normally walk, jog, or run to? Hello? Have to skip instead of walk or run at all times. That doesn't seem too terribly bad. Or sprint everywhere you'd normally walk, jog, or run to. So basically sprint everywhere or skip everywhere. I think that's probably the more simplistic version. Skip. Skipping seems like it'd be a bit more fun than in that regards. Would you rather be deaf and have no legs, or be blind and have no arms? I'd rather neither. This is one of those things. There's like, dang, no. I love running, for example, so I want legs. But arms are kind of crucial to editing and stuff like that too. Also, I like seeing things even more than I like hearing things. Like, I'd play the heck out of FNAF if I couldn't hear nothing, actually. So, there we go. I did promise I would play through that series, actually, for several reasons. And now I have a friend, actually, Steam Shell Kid. On his channel, if you get 100,000 channel points, which are the free points you get just from lounging in chat and stuff, he will play a horror game of your choosing. Several of us are going to try and get him to play FNAF VR, because he definitely does not want to play FNAF VR. I'd 100% play. I couldn't play 4. I think 4 is literally auditory, though, unfortunately. But I could play like the rest of them that way. Yeah, okay, cool. Would you rather shotgun a beer or funnel a beer? Have no idea what either of these actually mean. Shotgun a beer, like put a beer, like launch a beer out of a shotgun. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, we're going to shotgun a beer. Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout? Well, if I could only whisper like this, it might be a little bit of a different story about how my videos come across and stuff like that. It'd be like a little bit of almost ASMR kind of territory. But if I could only shout, that's kind of what I already do already, kind of for the most part. At least if I was actually making my videos correctly. The louder I am, the easier it is record, like mixing the audio and stuff in editing and stuff like that. It's always why I'm worried about recording, actually, because like I have neighbors and I have people that are in the apartment with me, and it's like to be the level I need to be at in terms of loudness to make editing easier is even louder than I'm being right now. But at the same time, I have a decent microphone. We just make it work, right? So I only be able to shout. I think I'd go with whisper, and maybe because I feel like turning up whispering might be a little bit easier than turning down shouting, though, when it comes to clipping audio. And if you don't know what clipping is and audio and stuff like that, lucky. But yeah, I might go, whisper. Yeah, whisper. Maybe make like a raspy whisper, make it sound really cool or something like that. Would you rather eat 50 chicken nuggets or eat 6 Big Macs? 50 chicken nuggets. I've never had a Big Mac, actually, for that matter. Big Mac like Makoto, actually, from Danganronpa. No, but chicken nuggets also, they're at a certain size where eating 50 of them, if I'm hungry enough, doesn't seem like it'd actually be too hard of a task. I get the hot mustard and call it good. That might actually be doable. 6 Big Macs, depending on how they taste, because I do think when McDonald's had those, like, the gourmet, limited time gourmet burgers, those were actually pretty good. I would argue those were actually pretty good. Like I got the grilled chicken guacamole one. There was a couple of them that were actually pretty good. I don't think I could, even those ones that were really good, I don't think I could eat 6 of them. 50 chicken nuggets, I think maybe if I'm hungry enough, I could. I'd only be able to eat like 2 or 3 burgers max, even if I was super hungry and had like nothing else, no fries or anything like that. So I'm going with the chicken nuggets. Would you rather have to kill the animal for any meat you eat or never eat meat again? Now this one's an interesting one because I am not a vegan by any means of the word, but I will admit part of the reason I do eat the meat that I eat is because I don't have to like go and kill the animal to eat it. Like it's already been killed, like it's already in edible form already, meaning that if I don't eat it, it doesn't bring it back to life, so I might as well eat it, kind of a thing. If this specifically was the case, and we're talking like I'm trapped out in the wilderness, well then I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to kill animals to eat, because it's not even trying to kill animals to eat meat specifically, but just hunting, right? It's like I gotta go for whatever I come across. Otherwise, I might actually lean towards this one because I don't really care to actually have to kill stuff that it's already still alive. Most like again, people have their own opinions on this. They'll definitely be divided and have their own thoughts and stuff about it. That's totally fine. Do you? For me personally, I probably wouldn't if I had to do it myself. Because at this point, we live in a world where I could go and eat other things. But if I'm trapped in the wilderness, like, it's me or you, buddy, I'm sorry, it's you then. I can't go down like that. I apologize. Would you rather be muscular with a busted face or be busty with a gorgeous face? Be busty with a gorgeous face. You could make the argument. I probably could. My face is a little bit on the fatter side, and I actually probably need to lose some. I need to get toned more. Basically, I wouldn't say it's fat, but I do need to get toned. I'm not toned or as toned as I want to or used to be. So the rest of me actually I like. The rest of me is actually pretty fine. Like I like my arms, I like my legs and stuff like that. I don't think I want to be busty with a gorgeous face, but I don't necessarily. I go with muscular with a busted face. I think that'd be like a loose way you could describe me now, where the parts of me that I want to be in shape are already in shape. Some parts I want to be in more shape, so that you could say it's a busted face already. Not that it is. I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying like we cheat. We cheat in these games all the time. That's what I do. That's what we live doing is we cheat. So we're cheating here. We're saying that this is what that means. Deal with it. Would you rather slay the dragon or rescue the princess? Would we rather beat Minecraft or beat Jump King? I have not beaten Minecraft yet, but I've been playing it long enough that we are getting towards the point where we might actually be battling the Ender Dragon pretty soon. So that's kind of neat. Or rescue the princess. I would actually like to beat Jump King. I would like to kind of play some of those games that are kind of more of like the ragey games, I guess. We have played QWOP. QWOP. It's not called QWOP. It's ah, geez. Thanks, Nags. It's not. Whatever. We've played that and we've beaten that and we've played Getting Over It. We didn't beat that one though. But I think I would actually like to commit to playing some more of those kinds of games. I don't really have a lot of time necessarily to sit down and just play those games if I'm gonna be bad at them and just never get past a certain point either. So there's a little bit of hesitancy there. So I'd slay a dragon. Would you rather only listen to old Broadway musical songs or only listen to Christmas music? I think we've had this in a past episode, and I mentioned I sympathize with the retail workers. I even have friends in retail when it gets to Christmas time and they talk about, oh, the Christmas music, they hate it and stuff, but that's my jam, honestly. I'd be the worst retail worker, because especially when like there'd be like less people in, I'd probably be the person that'd just be spontaneously dancing to the Christmas music. Yes, even Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You for the 121st time in a row for whatever reason, right? Like I can jam to some of that. There's some good Silver Bells by A Few Good Men, okay? Yes, give it to me. Just give me the Christmas music. I do not have a problem with that. Would you rather be tall and really skinny, be buff and really short? Well, for a male, for a Molly, I'm actually a little less than average height. I am 5'7", which for those of you that are raging because I said 5'7", too bad, but also 170 centimeters. That's a little bit below, not like far off from average, but a little bit shorter than average. So I'm kind of already at the somewhat shorter scale, but not really short and buff. I'd probably lean towards this one though, just because I don't think I really want to be super tall, but really skinny. I think being at the height I am now is actually pretty alright, because I'm used to it. I'm used to it. Even this camera, right? The way everything's set up is because of a certain height I am. The background, all this stuff. It's all because of like where I already am, and being around there, since I already kind of am short by that standard, fine. And then maybe just a little buffer. I don't necessarily want to be a bodybuilder, but I take that to be the same. Would you rather have hair covering your entire body or be completely bald, balding in the night, huh? Hair covering your entire body? No, I do not like. I don't have hair covering my entire body now, but even the hair I have now, I don't like. I don't like back hair. I don't like ear hair. I don't like. There's a lot of hair that I could honestly do without, and I would be totally fine with. Versus being completely bald. I might be bald one day. Like we all age. Oh wait, hold on. What? This just looks interesting. We'll check that out in a second. I would rather. Let's see. I guess I'd go with bald. Like I wear hats anyway, so that wouldn't actually really be that bad. I imagine, actually. Would you rather be black in a white neighborhood or be white in a black neighborhood? Oh, this is racism. This is racism. You know what we do with racism? We skip that. Would you rather be an excellent singer or be a superb writer? Singing would probably open up some opportunities over on YouTube for making music to go with the content I make. Be it like my own just original songs, and within like the content, like interweave that with some of the video ideas I do. That could be kind of cool. Being a superb writer could also be good in terms of scripts. Maybe I can make really good comedy scripts because I'm a superb writer. Like my comedy would be top notch. I could interweave comedy into either gameplay, sketches, anything I do, I'd be super funny at it. The only problem is it would have to be scripted versus like spontaneously having an open window to record a video and then just deciding we're just recording a video. We got the time, we gotta do it now. So it's that versus being an excellent singer. I'm going with the singer actually, because I think I want to be able to kind of do some cool musical stuff. Would you rather be a vampire or be a werewolf? Would I rather be Edward Cullen or would I rather be Jacob Black? Who wasn't he somewhat selfish, at least in the movies, something like that? Then again, you could say, yeah, I will go with vampire, I guess. Would you rather be the guy from Memento or be the guy from Groundhog Day? Memento as in mementos, as in Persona 5. Be the guy from Persona 5? Yo, okay, cool. Sure, why not? Let's be Persona. Dang, a lot of people haven't played Persona 5. I technically haven't played Persona 5. I've been watching people play Persona 5. I watched Jason play Persona 5, and I watched Suki play Persona 5, as a matter of fact. That's actually really it. But it's been a blast watching them play it, actually. The music in that game is actually really, really good. And I've always heard that it was good, but getting to hear it for myself, it is good. I've been using Persona music in the background now for some of my videos for a while now because of them. So there you go. Credits to them for that. Would you rather return a punt in an NFL game or spend 90 seconds in the ring with Mike Tyson in his prime? Oh, this is a question for Nags. If he was ever watching any of my videos and he was watching this one, this is a sports question, ZZZ for him. For me, I'm returning a punt in an NFL game. I don't think, in my personal opinion, there's been really anything more hype outside of like special unique plays, and I'll describe that in a second. I don't think there's been anything so cool in NFL games than watching someone return a punt just all the way back, especially when one team was like, they had the momentum, they scored a touchdown, things are going, and the other team just runs it back on them and just scores a touchdown in return. That's some of the funniest thing, but also just watching people bob and weave through stuff. I think that's really cool. You couldn't even argue like the Marshawn Lynch run against the Saints in the playoffs way back when. That was almost like a punt return-esque level run. And that's what I mean by like special plays. Stuff like that are really up there too, or they're pretty high, maybe even higher. But I think that this is one of the most exciting things. So I'm going, if I was in the NFL, I'd love to be able to just return a punt in a game like that. Versus this one, it doesn't say you win, it just says spin 90 seconds. So after the 90 seconds, he might knock you the heck out. I'm not about that life. If you had psychotic powers, would you rather be telekinetic or be telepathic? Telepathic, easily. If I could read people's minds and know what they're thinking, I could then always say the right things to make them happy, which is kind of the point of making these videos, is happiness, right? There we go. Now granted, a little bit different. I can't read people's minds that haven't watched the video yet and stuff like that. This isn't like a live stream, but look, maybe I didn't think that far when I pressed the button. The other option was being Silver the Hedgehog from like Sonic, which is actually pretty neat. That's actually pretty neat, but I think we're going with the telepathy. Would you rather get 4 hours of sleep per night or get 15 hours of sleep per night? 4 hours is kind of close to what I already do sometimes thanks to insomnia and stuff like that. Just being the inability to get to sleep but also needing to always wake up at a certain time. That's an easy question. Would you rather put a toothpick in your toenail and kick the wall, or have paper cuts over your body and jump into a pool of lemon juice? Death and death. Toothpick in your toenail and kick a wall. Well, if you put it sideways, like it's like a mustache on your toenail, that's not really gonna hurt all that much. It's not really gonna hurt all that much. Would you rather bring people back from the edge of death, but each time you do, it takes a year off your life, or be able to grant wishes, but each time you forget a beautiful, meaningful memory from your past? Here's the trick. Here's how we cheat. A lot of my memories can be attached to music. We talked about like Persona music earlier in a bit, but just there's a lot of songs, period, that hold my memories for me to the point that I won't even remember something sometimes until I hear that song again. So I feel like this one's a good one because then I'll just need to listen to like a playlist I have and I'll be able to remember it eventually anyways. So there we go. Would you rather vacation to the Pacific or vacation to the Caribbean? Pirates of the Caribbean versus the Pacific, so like Hawaii or something like that, huh? Maui could be pretty nice. Let's find a good one to end on, though. I think we've been going for quite some time. Dance like Michael Jackson or dance like Freddie Mercury? I'm not bragging, but I already have actually danced like Michael Jackson. So it's one of the Jabberwocky's performances, PYT, when I used to do all the Jabberwocky routines back in the middle of high school. So spoiler, I could already do that. Spend a day with Taylor Swift or spend a day with Beyonce? Spend a day with Taylor Swift and then possibly get a song made after me if I break her heart like in any way. That would probably pretty bad, actually. Or spend a day with Beyonce. Probably trash talking Jay-Z. Let's be real. We have to become JGT after a while. And only Dragon Ball Z fans will get that joke. Maybe they've made up, though, so that'd be actually more. Oh, wow, a 50-50 split with only 1,000 people picking, actually about 900, a little less, picking Beyonce, huh? Okay. How would you prefer to die? Would you rather freeze to death or boil to death? Well, with the summer coming and the humidity starting to kick in, boiling to death ain't that far off of an option, to be honest, versus freezing to death. I feel like that won't be possible. I just drink hot, like some, boil. Make it quick, probably kill the nerves off faster. Oh no. Okay, this might be how we end. Would you rather never eat pizza again or never drink another soda? I feel like those two go hand in hand. When you have pizza, you probably have soda or something like it with it. And so just, I could not live without pizza. I mean, I probably could. Like, physically, I literally could. I wouldn't want to, though. Soda, meanwhile, technically, I've already, like, even right now, at the point of recording this video, I've gone a couple days without soda. It's not that far-fetched to completely cut off soda in some capacity. I would just miss soda. I don't think soda, like, I'm gonna die one day, so I might as well enjoy soda while I can. But out of the two, I'd go soda. I wouldn't like it, though. But I like me some pizza. Live happily ever after with your favorite romance novel hero, or live happily ever after with your favorite movie, TV show hero. I don't really have a favorite romance novel, so it has to be TV show. Team up with Walter White of Breaking Bad, or team up with Jackson, ampersand quote, Jax, ampersand quote, Teller of Sons of Anarchy. I haven't seen either of these shows. Nag swears by this show that this one's good, though, so I guess I'll go with that one. Let's see. Would you rather be stalked by Slenderman or take part in one of Jigsaw's games? I'd rather take part in a Danganronpa killing game than see any of these two suckers. Stalked by Slenderman, I guess. More chance of surviving. Have a month of non-stop rain or have a month of a 100+ degree heat wave. Oh, that's our summers now. It's not what our summers should be up here, but it is what our summers have become. I'd rather have this, actually. Intense non-stop rain, but as long as it doesn't flood. I also don't live on the bottom floor, so flooding wouldn't initially affect me, but still, I wouldn't risk flooding on the people on the bottom floor, so that's still that too, but definitely that. Starring an unpopular movie or starring a popular play, I'd go for an unpopular movie. If I'm in a movie, I'd probably in it for fun anyways. I don't really mind if it's popular or not then. Be in a car accident that kills only you, or be responsible for a car accident where you live, but 5 closest friends and family die. Skip. Be a horse jockey, be a NASCAR driver, go to the dentist, watch women's sports. Watch women's sports, that's the easy one. I don't give the, that's, apparently that's supposed to be a dig at women's sports, in which case, screw you. Would you rather be able to travel at the speed of light or be able to read minds? Well, I can already read minds from an earlier question, so now we can travel at the speed of light. That'd be pretty cool. Chaos controls, son. Spend a day with Michael Phelps or spend a day with Ryan Locke? I guess Michael Phelps. Have the ability to teleport or have the ability to time travel? Oh, we're gonna definitely have the ability to teleport. Chaos control, like I just said earlier. A 50-50 split with, actually, it's not really a 50-50 split. Like 14,000 people would rather teleport. Now you just teleport to any place in the world. Not right now, because there's like a pandemic going on, and people should be staying home and stuff like that. But once that's over, I'm going places. So that's gonna be it for this video. This edition of Would You Rather, which actually did bring us a lot of better questions overall than bad questions. I actually like this episode, because this one actually gave us a lot of fun questions, where we could actually think about it a little bit and stuff like that, without having to cheat so much. So, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification, the actual subscribe button. But I don't know which video will be next. We'll just have to wait and see. So until this time, take care, and enjoy pizza responsibly. Thank you for watching.